Good morning, students. Welcome again. I am Bhagwat sir. Today I am going to teach you science of class 6 physics portion 10th chapter. It is the measurement of distance and the motion. Okay, we have read already. It is third video. So today we learn about the motion. It is a very important chapter. Okay, so what is the motion? Let's discuss about this topic. So when we see around us, then we see that there are many types of objects like chair, table, houses, trees, people, and so many. So we see there are two types of things. First things which change their position, which can move one place to another place. But there are some things like chair, table, trees, houses, they are situated in the same place. So why you know? This type of things said which change their position with time, they are said in motion. Okay, like people, okay, car, motorcycles, cycles, when we move it. But if you talk about chair, table, trees, they can't change their position. So these objects are said to be at rest. Okay. So now we discuss that there are one thing which can the same object may be at rest at one moment with respect to fixed point, but may be in motion with respect to another. So what is this? Suppose that we are moving, we are traveling by a bus. Many passengers are sitting in the same bus. Okay. So when we see one passenger to another passenger, then we can see we all are at rest. Means passengers are at rest according to the another passenger, respect to the another passenger. But if someone is standing outside of the bus, or he is standing means at the road, side of the road, and if they see us, then according to that people, the bus is also in the motion and the passengers are also at the motion. Okay, so with respect to one another, one object, the same object may be at rest or may be at motion. So we can say that there is nothing at absolute rest or absolute motion. Okay, now let's talk about the types of motion. What is the types of motion? So types of motion that I have written here. Motion, first the definition: when an object change their position with time, then they are said to be in motion. And the object which do not change their position, so it is said to be at rest. Okay, so motion, there are many types of motion. So translatory motion, Translatory motion. What is translatory motion? The motion in which a body moves as a whole and every point on it, okay, and moves at the same distance and cover the same distance is called translatory motion. Translatory motion. Okay. Translatory motion. Once again, listen carefully. The motion in which a body moves as a whole and every point on it, okay, and it moves the same distance is called translatory motion. For example, moving a car, okay, or falling an apple or mangoes. These are the example of the translatory motion. Okay, and translatory motion also three types: linear, curvilinear, and random motion. Linear motion, when a body moves in a straight path, straight road, they are said linear motion. Like car. Car means it is moving in a straight road. The road should be straight. But an object which moves to the curvilinear path, when it moves here, curve. So it is said curvilinear motion. And a special type of motion there is when a body moves in a circular path. This is if means like a ball, when you throw it, it moves like a in a curvilinear path. That is says curvilinear motion. Or a car moves in, suppose that the road is bended like this road, means car is moving this type. So this is called curvilinear motion. But when a body moves as a whole in a circular path, then the body is called circular motion. It is a special type of curvilinear motion. And now random motion. Now random motion is when a body moves randomly. Randomly means there is nothing fixed path. Okay, like there is a initial point. This is sometimes here. So it is called random motion, like the motion of an ant. Okay, it doesn't have any fixed path, so it is said random motion. Now we talk about rotatory motion. Now we talk about rotatory motion. What is rotatory motion? The motion of a body in which every particle on it moves along a circular path about a fixed axis. Means a body moves in a circular path but about a fixed axis, like merry-go-round. You know, merry-go-round, there is a fixed axis. Okay, there is a fixed axis, and this means rope or the strings moves like this. Means there is a fixed axis. Okay, and some example: spinning top. You know top. It moves. Also, it has a fixed axis and it moves around there. And rotatory of the earth also. Earth has a fixed axis as a sun. Sun is a fixed point, and about sun it moves around us. Okay, and also blades of the fan. or potter's wheel. You know potter's wheel, you know potterman. The wheel moves about a fixed axis, that is called a rotatory motion. And now we talk about there are so many examples. I said just rolling motion. Rolling motion when means the motion in which a body undergoes both translatory as well as circular motion, as well as rotatory motion. Sorry, the motion in which a body undergoes both translatory as well as rotatory motion, that is says rolling motion. Translatory, you know translatory when a body moves means as a whole part, and rotatory, you know rotation when it means moves along a fixed point. Okay, example is moving a cylinder on a inclined plane. When a cylinder, gas cylinder, moves in an inclined plane, it has both translatory means each point moves, and as well as rotatory. Okay, and bicycle of the wheel also. Bicycle of the wheel has translatory because it moves means bicycles each point, the wheels each point moves as a whole. Okay, and also you know drill machine, drill it moves as a whole as well as rotatory motion. Now we talk about periodic motion. What is periodic motion? The name is period. Period, you know time. When means the motion which repeats itself at a regular interval of time. It has a fixed time. Okay, the motion which repeats itself at a regular interval of time is called periodic motion. Some example, you know pendulum. So pendulum moves in a fixed time. Okay, and also heartbeat, it has a fixed time to move, means it beats, heart beats in a fixed time. And now we talk oscillatory motion and vibratory motion. What is oscillatory motion? Now we talk about oscillatory motion. So you have everyone have climbed on the swing. Swing, you know there is one fixed point. There is a fixed point, and then you are here, and one time you go at here, and another time you come at the midpoint, and again you go to the last point, and again you come back at the middle and go, and same process goes on. Okay, so this is called oscillatory motion. To and fro motion, the to and fro motion is called oscillatory motion with the same path. Okay, it is example of the means swing, you can say. And also pendulum, the motion of the pendulum of a wall clock, that is the example of oscillatory motion. Now vibratory motion, you know vibratory motion, many of you have played on the guitar. Okay, when you touch the string, it starts vibration. Means it is also a to and fro motion, but it is a small and rapid oscillations. Okay, it is small and rapid oscillation are called vibration, and when small and rapid oscillation, rapid and to and fro motion of a body or a part of it from its mean position is called vibratory motion. Once again, small and rapid to and fro motion, it is small. Okay, and it is to and fro motion, you know the string is here. Suppose that when you without touch, when you touch it, it goes a little up and comes here means middle and then comes down. It starts moving. It is a small and rapid motion. Okay, and it moves as of the body and part of it from its mean position, that is the mean position, and it goes up and downs. Okay, that is called vibratory motion. Okay, example is guitar, string of the guitar. I hope you understood that. So your homework is you will write all these things and definition. You have book, from book also you can write that on your copy. Okay, now in the next video I will give you the question answer of that chapter. Okay, till then have a good day. Bye.